Like the other day, we were in France, and I asked Vito, you better speak in Italian, and somebody should translate you. On the way I was just thinking, who will translate Vito? Because somebody who knows French and Italian well, who will do that? And when I entered the hall, I saw Ruth, you see, standing there. I had not seen her. I didn't know she was there. She had come all the way. I felt all the way she's run from there, and now she's holding in her hand this mic, and she is holding food. You know, my heart became so large. And I really felt like embracing her. And the eyes, you see, spoke what I felt. The way she came round, you see, she was there. I was worried, who will translate? And there she was. You see, I also get help like this. When people love me, I know I get help. But if they don't love me, there are obstructions, problems, things that. All nonsense, you get so fed up, you don't want to see them. Sometimes it happens. But if there is love, you know, the whole communication works through love, the subtle love. The whole ether has got the subtler love. Every matter has got the subtler love. Everything has. And the whole thing, you see, goes into waves, and you just get the message. But if you are not on that reception point, or if you are not there, nothing works. Neither you nor me. It's a mutual thing. I help you, but you help me too. What's me is you. But you are not at that level because you are on a superficiality. And because of this superficiality also, you are not collective. But the sense of collectivity is very, very tricky. Also, one must understand. Some people start forming groups and they think they have been collective. Forming group is a sign of most uncollective behavior. But they think we have been very collective, we have been very nice, you see, very happy people. So what I have to tell you is that you understand your responsibilities. You are in the head office. In the head office. And the people who are not in the head office are doing much, much better than you. Then the whole office has to collapse. Suddenly you hear a news that somebody is fighting with someone. Again he has gone back to his normal self. Only in England. He gets repossessed. Again he is left out. Again he is repossessed. Again he is clearer. Again he is repossessed. Because there is no seriousness about it. The faith that is serious gives you awe, gives you a feeling of joy, but there is awe. You love that awe, you enjoy that awe. Mother is around. What are we doing? Where are we? And that's the first sign. That's the first sign that you are realizing who is your mother. First sign. It is very easy just to jump into it, just like your Kundalini awakening, I can tell you. And Americans, you know, are speedy people. I knew if they start, they have to just start, that's point. I know that. Americans have to just start and they'll shoot off. And they shoot off very fast. They're speed. If they take the speed, you must know. what they are capable of. There's another one that's coming up very well, which I must tell you, is Munich. I didn't want to go there. There was a Polish stupid woman, she told me all wrong about Munich people. So I thought, if this is the sample, I better not go. Then I felt the vibrations. And tremendous vibrations. And the seriousness with which they were hearing me, intense. As if there was a mathematical class or some sort of a science class I was talking about, with complete attention, not even blinking. Absolute absorption of every word I was saying. I was amazed at these people. And once the Germans get to Sahaja, God save you all. I can assure you, you cannot come up to their levels, because they have built up themselves like that. They have built up people. They are people of discipline. And when they will come to Sahaja, you will see what will happen. So all this lovey-dovey business and this kind of a, what you call this, I don't know in English word what you call, wishy-washy is different. What I am saying, a person who is neither here nor there all the time bending like this, lecha-pecha as we call in Hindi language. And also telling me, I am like this, all this nonsense. How many will be left out, I don't know. So, if I say anything, just know that I know what it is. I know what is going to happen. But you won't learn your lessons, I know. If I told somebody, don't go back or stay back, that person learns ultimately that this was the thing, correct, mother said. But how many times? It is the point is that. So now, I'm going away. I want to tell you that we all have to be serious people. Whatever mistakes we have committed, forget it. Be serious people. Those who are egoistical, trying to form groups, are mediums like, they talk like stupid people, trying to organize programs in a stupid way, giving big lectures, should come down to normal. Nothing doing. Be serious. We have to be alert. Those who will sleep now will lose completely. I must warn, it's important. Time is short. You are important people, no doubt about it. But if you are no good, you will be losing your position completely. The day when I'm thinking of going to India, for a mother, she's more worried about people who are still not there. She's always worried. Like a boat is going, I've got many people in the boat quite settled down, even from England. But there are many still halfway in the water, you see, coming up, going down. You are not worried about the people who are on the boat, but you are worried about the people who are still halfway. And that worry is on my head. I am serious, the climate is serious, the weather is serious. How it rained and rained and rained today. The whole nature is bothered. Don't think that only if you are educated, uneducated, you come from this sort of a life or that. That's nothing important. Spirit is above all this. But to make the spirit shine, you see, to work on your nerves, that sheen has to go away, otherwise it will never work. Whatever you do, it should please me is one of the ways. it should please me. That's one of the signs. So how do we do it? Put me in your heart. Just try to put me in your heart. It's very simple. I am before you now. I am in person. I was trying to give realization to one of my relations today. And I said that you don't close your eyes. He said, no, I'm not looking at your face. Because when I see you, I feel you are my aunt. But I'm just looking at your feet, so that I shouldn't feel anymore that you are my aunt. You are very great. And your face is the one that puts me into illusions. He could see, it's a Mahamaya. He said, only at your feet I look. And through your feet only, I can get over this barrier, this feeling. In the same way, when I am a Mahamaya, I know I am, I had to be. But you have to put my feet into your heart. Just my feet into your heart. Because photo, face, everything might be an illusion. Might be by seeing my face, you do not get over your barriers. To say, I must see mother, I must do this, mother must come to my house, she must have food at my place, she must visit my home. All this is so stupid, I cannot understand what's the matter with these people. Mother, please come in my heart. Let me clean my heart so that you are there. Put your feet into my heart. Let your feet be worshipped in my heart. Let me not be in delusion. Take me away from illusions. Keep me in reality. Take away the sheen of superficiality. Let me enjoy your feet in my heart. Let me see your feet in my heart. Only such people. Even Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha have done that. Don't you think you have to do it? So humble down yourself. Humble down yourself in your heart. Humble down in your heart. Enjoy your humility. Enjoy your virtues. The greatest virtue of a Sahaja is humility. Now, so many things you have seen to convince you. But in no way it can mean any kind of subjection. Because what subjection you can give me? Think of that. When every subjection is a blessing, what subjection you are giving? Every feeling in the heart is a blessing. Just now you feel it and you feel the joy in your heart. Then what is your subjection about what? I can understand people who are just newly calm, who are good for nothing, but you are not on the periphery. But some of them do go into periphery in no time. You give them some work, finished. If I am sweet to someone, finished. If I see someone, finished. I mean, this is too much. I can't even be nice to you. If you do any mistakes or anything, then you get your left vision. You've done your mistake, all right, finished. You love me. Maybe there's something wrong in the love, or maybe something has happened, doesn't matter. Now, I'm going to be cautious. I'm not going to make any mistakes. How could I do this mistake? Because I was not fully in love. If I had loved something, I would have not done such a mistake. All right. So, develop your love. No, you will do. I feel guilty because I've done such a thing. So you miss this and that both. So your mistake becomes a barrier again. Don't feel guilty about it. We have to progress further. Forget the past. Forget the past. Forget the past. We have to go further. We have to be serious people. When we talk, we should talk with that dignity of that awe. That's very important. And once you develop that awe, your Ekadasha will disappear. Ekadasha will disappear. Just think of the awe. See the silence and the joy and the joy of the awe is deep, very deep, like a sea. Sea on superficial level is very turbulent, but inside is silent. Feel that depth. Without awe, you cannot go down. I have sometimes even said little loudly some things to God, I know. It's never felt. But with some people I've never said because I know the person won't take it from me. But he never feels that I've said anything wrong or to hurt him in any way. That's the sign of complete awe. And it's just a wee bit of penetration, a very little bit of penetration. Forget the self-importance, forget the greatness that you think about yourself. When you become the zero, then you become the mother. As long as you are like a cup, you are small. When the boundaries of cups are broken, there is no more a cup. And this is what today I have to tell you. Today is the 11th day. And 10 days, out of which 9 days were the periods of fights. 10th day is the period of victory. Now 11th day is of enjoyment. But how can the people who do not have the awe enjoy? I cannot understand. Because Ekadasha forms the barrier. And the barrier of Ekadasha, you know what it is. Feel the awe and you'll go deep into your heart. Deep into it. Because you are at a point where just you have to have the gravity to it. Working hard. Try to keep it. Slowly and slowly you all have come up to a point. Only thing is now developing your depth. Go deep down. I know there are frivolous people. They'll all be dropped out in no time. Don't worry about that. I know what people are doing, how they are behaving. I know every one of you very well. Each one of you. So respect your body, respect yourself, keep your hamsas all right at least. And I'm sure if you become serious about it, You need a serious understanding of the whole thing. That's what is lacking. Because if you love someone, the whole thing becomes an entire possession sort of thing. You see, entire being is so seriously involved in that you cannot afford to miss anything. And that's it is going to happen. But seriousness never means you are not enjoying. Enjoyment is so deep. It's poured to the heart. I play with you. I always try to say things that will please you. To be that. This is what the gurus used to do first of all. Is to cleanse people, clear them out, take out their barriers, make them take out their egos by hanging them round, you see, putting them on top of the well, putting them down 5-6 times, you see, dipping them down. They used to do all this for what? But now you can do it because I am before you. Because I have come. This is the reason. Understand what Warren has so rightly said. You might say that Mother was working through him, maybe. But I always work through you if you are one with me. Even when I am speaking, you are speaking, and when you are speaking, I am speaking. You know that. But with all this, that awe is very important. And that gives you the love that thinks. Complete integration of your heart and your brain. The love that thinks is thoughtful. Love that thinks. And then the third integration, the love that acts. But first this integration must be brought in. The love that thinks. Which understands, which feels, and then the love that acts. But the basic is the love. It starts from the heart, is the love. I think you better take my tape today and listen to it. Meditate. Meditate on that. I want to see my children in England develop the depth in language, in speech, in feelings, in expressions, in the personality. Is only the awe that will make it. But awe which is not frightening, but awe that's joy-giving. This is the integration of it. Awe that is joy-giving. Is not frightening. Open your hearts. It doesn't mean you should be frivolous. With all the care. Have you seen a lotus opening? How beautifully it opens. Slowly, every petal so careful not to hit each other. Slowly it opens out. And then the fragrance. starts pouring in. The most dignified manner. Such a flower only can be offered at the lotus feet of the Adishakti, isn't it? May God bless you. May God bless you.